Hey guys, today's lesson is going to be Slow Down by the Beatles. Just so you know, this is going to be the only song I do for this week. It's the holidays and everyone's going to be busy, me included. So I'll take it easy on you. It's an easy song to play. There's no fills or anything like that. It's just a straightforward three chord blues progression. 24 measure blues progression, I should say. The song revolves around three notes: C, F, and G. So let's get started. There's a lead in, a little piano lead in, a 3/8 note piano lead in. So it's 1, 2, 3, and everything comes in. So 8th fret, which is C on the E string, or if it's easier for you, or if you prefer it, 3rd fret A string works too. So same note. But I'm going to be teaching it on the 8th fret of the E string. So the main riff starts out in C, and you'll be utilizing this riff technique for the whole song. So that's 8th fret C on the E string, and then that's 12th fret with a 10th fret grace note slide added with it. So, and then you're alternating between the 10th and 12th frets on the A string. So all together. And if we break those notes down, it's 8th, you're just playing straight 8s, quarter note, everything else is a straight 8th. So just remember the 12th frets on the E and the A string are quarter notes. Yeah, just those two chord notes I showed you. Everything else is straight 8s. And that's for 8 measures total, which equals to playing that riff 4 times. So you play the riff in C 4 times, and I don't know, depending on your technique, you can either do, for when you play those straight 8s, you can either fast down pick it, or you can alternate pick it. It depends on your technique with a pick. Today I'm playing with a pick just for the sake of it. It was McCartney's technique as well. I prefer to do fast when playing with a pick for this song. I prefer to do fast downstroke, since if you listen to the song, it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's choppy, but it's got a nice heavy driving feel to it. So that fast down picking gives it the song's edge, I think. But you know, if alternate picking works for you, I say go for it. So we just did the 4 times, the 8 measures of that riff in C. Now we're going to move up to F. And that's that same fret placement, same riff technique. Everything's just a full step, not full step, but just one string up. So 10th fret A string to 12th fret A string with a 10th fret grace note slide still. And then 10th and 12th frets on the D string. Now there's for 4 measures. You play that riff twice. Back to C for 4 measures. And so far we got 16 measures out of that 24. The riff, first C riff played 4 times, 8 measures. The next 4 measures are in F, that F riff, and then the next 4 are back in C. So now we're going to go to 10th fret on the A string, which is G. Everything is the same technique you're playing with what you did with F, just everything's a full step up now. So 10th fret to 12th fret A string with that 12th fret grace note slide. And that's 14th fret, actually, my bad. So your 10th to 14th fret, that was a little mistake I made. But you are doing a 12th fret grace note slide. So. And then alternating between 12th and 14th frets on the D string. That's 2 measures, and then another 2 with the riff you played with F. Then back to A, not A, C, 8th fret. Play it twice for 4 measures, brings your total progression to 24 measures. That there is the intro. To save time, the intro is going to be the same. You're just playing it straight through. The intro is played also for the guitar solo as well. So now these are the verses, verse 1, 2, and 3. Very similar to what you play with the intro. There's a few exceptions though. So the verse, we're in 8th fret, C. That's 8th fret E string too. So it's 6 measures, and you're playing that riff for 3 times. On the 4th time, you hit 8th fret E string, break. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back in on C. This is the chorus. The slow down, baby, you're moving way too fast. 5th F, which is 8th fret. Back to C on the 8th fret. So it's that segment there, you're in 10th fret G, 10th A string, to 9th and 12th frets D string. Then to 8th fret A string, to 7th and 10th fret on the D string. So play it out together. 8th fret E string, hold it, 2 measures. Then you come back in on C, 8th fret, play the riff twice. That there is verse, chorus, and then that 4-measure turnaround that leads into the next verse. Then you have verse and chorus repeat again, just like I showed you. Then after the second chorus, you have the guitar solo, and just remember what I told you, guitar solo is just like the intro, no differences. And then after the guitar solo, you have the verse 3 and chorus 3. And we're gonna, leading out of the chorus, we have the outro, so we're gonna start in the chorus. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're in C, 8th fret. You only play it once, because then we have that outro, the tagged riff. So that outro riff, we played that C riff once, so the outro riff is 10th to 8th fret D string, 10th to 8th fret A string, so then you rest for a quarter note, and then come back on 8th to 10th fret D string. Because that quarter note rest, it's just the guitar kind of doing a run up, so it's... and you're doing a little chord, 10th frets on the A and the D string. So one more time. Now there's the outro. So, like I said, it's a very easy song, very straightforward blues progression, 3 chords. It's also a fun song to play, I think. It's one of the Beatles' most underrated songs, for being a cover that they did. So, great song to play. Just so you know, this is going to be the last song I do for this year. I'm going to take a break, and I'll be back in January. A lot of you mentioned requests, Tom Sawyer, oddly enough, and also Black Magic Woman I'm working on. There's a friend from Facebook that has a request. So I'll get started, and hopefully by the beginning of the year I'll have those ready for you. I will see you in the next video, but other than that, hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, be safe. I'll see you in 2010, guys.